Hi everyone, it's Diana, the TheDollFairy. This channel has recently hit 50,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting my artwork. Since we reached this awesome milestone, we're going to do something extra special. It's a contest, a design challenge where you will get to be creative, design your own character, and one lucky winner will receive a custom doll of their character, made by me. Excited? Make sure you stick around until the end of the video to find out exactly how to enter. In the meantime, I'm finally going to finish the doll of my Kingdom Hearts original character, which I started working on about legit 3 years ago. So, if you've been subscribed to the TheDollFairy for a while, you'll know that along with Pokemon, another video game series that's very dear to my heart is Kingdom Hearts. I first fell in love with Kingdom Hearts in the summer of 2005, when I was about 14 years old. I love Kingdom Hearts so much that I felt the need to create my own character, sort of a doorway into that universe that I wished to be a part of. So while I make her outfit, I'm going to tell you a little bit about that character, who's one of my most favorite characters I've ever made up. The first incarnation of that character was this pixel doll, which I created on a doll maker called Ilawi.com, and then this drawing of my character with Riku. From the beginning, I had a sort of a crush on Riku, and I knew that I wanted my character to have a crush on him too, as cliche as that is. I named my character Orisia, and for short, her name is Rissa. And I also created a backstory for her. So she was a princess, I mean, of course, why not, from an original world that I made up called Halo of Stars. When her world was overrun by darkness, Maleficent thought that she might be one of the princesses of Heart, so she sent Riku to capture Rissa before the darkness completely destroyed her world. But upon closer examination, Maleficent found that Rissa had darkness in her heart and was therefore not one of the pure-hearted princesses that she was searching for. She contemplated simply destroying Rissa by leaving the Heartless to ravage her heart, but instead she allowed Rissa to work for her as an assistant to Riku in gathering the princesses of Heart and leading her to the door to darkness. Maleficent created a Keyblade for Rissa to use, which I later realized made no sense at all, so don't worry, I scratched that. Over time, Rissa and Riku became pretty good friends. That's the basic idea behind her character at the time of her creation. Since then, I mean, it's been like, 12, 13 years since then? Wow, I'm so old. I've redone her backstory and her character. So Rissa is still a princess of her homeworld, Halo of Stars, but she has been marked for sacrifice by the constellations present at her birth. People on this world take astrology or astronomy, whatever you call it, very seriously. So she grew up with all of her family members trying not to ever get to know her or get close to her because she was going to be sacrificed at a young age. And the reason for this is that Halo of Stars has this big volcano, which doesn't contain lava but stardust. Stars float out of the volcano every once in a while, and those stars float up into space where they eventually grow into worlds of their own. So Halo of Stars is actually the birthplace of stars, and therefore the birthplace of all the worlds in the Kingdom Hearts universe. When young Rissa is thrown into the volcano as a sacrifice, instead of being killed inside the volcano, she is saved from the darkness that begins to overrun her world at the same time. Within the volcano is a mysterious door, like the one that Sora and Riku discover in the secret cave on the Destiny Islands. The door leads to the heart of the world. The world plants its heart within Rissa to keep it safe from the Heartless. The world's heart protects her and sends her away, where she eventually ends up in Hollow Bastion and becomes Maleficent's pet, like in her original story. Except this time around, she's younger when she first meets Maleficent, and having grown up with very little love, affection, or approval from any of her family, she finds herself desperately wanting to please Maleficent and prove her worth. Instead of having a Keyblade, I mean, she might get one later, I suppose, but not in the first game because it makes no sense, Rissa uses starry magic in combat. She basically has the power to create stars because she has the heart of her world within her. So she usually just creates these starry blasts and effects that look cool in battle and stuff like that, and then they fade away. But she later discovers that with enough energy and concentration, she can actually coax a star that she has created into becoming something more. Maybe even its own world. This is kind of a hidden talent though, so on the surface, Rissa just seems like she's not a very formidable enemy, and she's not really that strong in battle. Not for lack of trying, because she trains really hard, but she's just naturally not all that physically strong. When Riku eventually ends up in Hollow Bastion, at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1, she is the one to discover him there. Even though she's been working for Maleficent for years at this point, it quickly becomes clear that Riku is much more valuable to Maleficent, so there's an element of competition between the two of them, which becomes a begrudging friendship, and maybe more, eventually. By the end of the first Kingdom Hearts game, Rissa believes that her purpose is to recreate all of the worlds after Xehanort, or Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, destroys them. That's only the beginning of the story, of course, and Rissa has an incarnation for Kingdom Hearts 2, this is the doll that I'm making of her is actually her Kingdom Hearts 2 design. And I'll certainly be designing a look for her Kingdom Hearts 3 outfit as well, since Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out soon. Rissa is probably my favorite original character that I've created because she's been in my head for so long. And I'm pretty sure that she's the one character I've sketched more times than any other character. Creating and designing characters has become one of my most favorite things to do. Do you like creating characters too? Then you're in luck, my friend. The challenge for the very first TheDollFairy design competition is to design your own Kingdom Hearts original character. Whether you're a diehard KH fan like me, or you're completely new to the series, this challenge is open to anyone who's willing to get creative. Want to enter? Here's exactly what you need to do. First, make sure you are subscribed to TheDollFairy on YouTube and follow TheDollFairy on Instagram too, if you have an Instagram account. Next, download the character creation template document in the description below. You can use this character creation template to, number 3, draw concept art of your character and color your artwork, whether digitally or traditionally. Your character must be 100% your own original design and story. Do not copy, trace, or steal the work of any other artist. Your character art must be your own artwork. Also decide on your character's name, age, and their backstory, and fill out the character profile in as much detail as you'd like. This must be in English so that I can read it. When you're done, email your completed character creation template to dollfairydesignchallenge@gmail.com. Just make sure it's in a file format that I can open, such as a PDF, Word document, JPEG, or PNG. The deadline for all entries is going to be Sunday, January 2nd. This should give you plenty of time to work on it since I know it's a busy time of year. And this is optional, but as a bonus, you can post your artwork on Instagram using the hashtag #DollFairyDesignChallenge. Tag DollFairy, me, and let others know so that they can also join in on the fun. Posting on Instagram is optional and will not increase your chances of winning, it's just for fun. What happens after that? Well, I will release a video sometime in January where I will announce the winner and showcase a bunch of my favorite entries. Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out on January 29th, so this is the perfect way to get hyped for the new game. Then I will create a doll of the winning character, make a video of the process as usual, and I'll be shipping it to the winner. Please note that if you are to win the competition, if you are to be the winner, you would need to provide me with your full name and address for me to be able to send you the doll, so please check with parents, guardians first to make sure that this is okay. A couple of important disclaimers. I will choose a winner based on the most appealing design, not necessarily the best artwork, and the most compelling backstory. Basically, I'm just going to pick the one that I like the best and a character that I feel like making a doll of, okay? So just do your best, just do what you like, and we'll see what happens. I also want to say as a disclaimer that I tend to prefer female characters. I like to make girl dolls, so just be aware of that. Please understand that I'm the one judging this contest, and I will be choosing a winner based on my own personal preferences and the feasibility of creating the character as a doll. Some quick suggestions and tips. If you aren't 100% familiar with the Kingdom Hearts series and plot, don't worry about it. There's a ton of lore and I don't expect you to know all of it. If you're new to the series, I would recommend just at least playing the first game, Kingdom Hearts, or watching a Let's Play on YouTube or watching a summary on YouTube. Like, there's so much out there. Just familiarize yourself enough with it, just enough to create a character. And who knows, maybe you'll get sucked in and you'll totally want to dive headfirst into the KH universe. I love this series so much that I want to share it with all of you. So if you're not already a fan of Kingdom Hearts, you know, welcome. Since we're designing characters to fit into the Kingdom Hearts universe, you might want to look at concept art of the characters from the game, look at the style, take a look at Tetsuya Nomura's art and his character designs. There are a lot of like kind of signature motifs. So take a look at that. I've created a Pinterest board also of Kingdom Hearts photos and other original characters made by people. One thing about Kingdom Hearts is that it encompasses so many different things. Disney characters, Final Fantasy characters, an infinite number of possible worlds based on existing things and your own original ideas. So you could literally make your character whatever you want. They can be like a Disney princess, or a Keyblade warrior, or a magical being, an animal character. Like, the possibilities are really endless, so be creative. If you're really not interested in designing a Kingdom Hearts style character, but you still want to win a doll from me at some point, keep your eyes peeled for more contests like this in the future. If this one goes really well, maybe I'll have other ones. And last but not least, spread the word. I would especially love for more Kingdom Hearts fans to learn about my channel and take part in the contest, so let people know about it. I'm super excited to see what all of you come up with. Thank you again for 50,000 subscribers, and thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon in my next video. Bye!